Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us here at Banknote Trading. We're taking a look at the US dollar pairs in the Forex market today. We'll start by taking a look at Euro USD on the 4-hour chart. Let's go ahead and start by mapping out the current range that we're in. Of course, we're dealing with this 4-hour range as these AUD price length string structure is bearish, with this being the highs, this being the lower high. That shouldn't be broken to turn this bullish. Like I said, swing structure bearish as these lows came down, prices consolidated under these lows, and then buyers stepped back in with fundamental dollar news and started to break structures to the upside. After this brief consolidation toward the end of last week and earlier this week, now we're seeing some small breakout possibly, but still only looking for any type of selling opportunity. When any type of retracement happens, there are gaps up here. This is the 4-hour chart, and also just looking for any type of reaction toward this area of supply, or any area in premium of this 4-hour swing structure, looking for any type of bearish momentum shift back down to target the lows of the overall range. It does keep retracing. Like I said, there's plenty of fair value gaps here and the area of supply, looking for any type of reaction to those areas, and then looking for any type of selling opportunity, barring there's any type of fundamental dollar news that could send it up to new highs, but overall still bearish. So I wouldn't expect these highs to be taken out and for prices to continue, but that could happen. But just looking for any type of reaction in premium. GBP USD, let's go map out the current range. Similar chart with this being the newest 4-hour leg. We've been saying prices continue downward, making lower lows, lower highs, and lower lows. Buyers step back in from this fundamental dollar news. Price started to consolidate after it broke structure to the upside. No other highs have been taken out. Waiting to see any type of reaction if it does get back into premium, or any reaction from this supply area or multiple supply areas up in premium would be more ideal. There is type of retracement back up at those areas. I'll be looking for some bearish momentum shift to take any type of sales back down towards the lows of the overall range. But again, just keeping in mind how DXY moves and any type of tariff news, interest rate news, or anything like that could send these prices higher. But overall, swing structure bearish, chart structure bullish. It's starting to make higher highs. This is really just an area of consolidation, and effectively bullish. So waiting for all those to align to consider taking any type of buying or selling opportunity. And DXY overall says swing structure bullish after taking out these highs. It did target 100 and stayed above it for a while, but sellers stepped back in that key area. Now we see, of course, after that sell-off, prices just consolidating sideways. It did kind of break structure to the downside, but no type of enthusiasm, no type of real momentum to push it down. There are clearly liquidity gaps under here, and under these lows. Could wait to see if that gets taken out, or if there's a reaction from this area, in order to see if prices will continue to target the highs of this overall range. AUD USD. Let's go map out the current range. With prices being back inside of this overall range. Of course, previously made this the current 4-hour range, with this being with this being the AUD price range. Since this was the highs, this was the higher low from this low that took out the previous highs. From here, sellers stepped in and broke these lows, but it hasn't really broken the lows of this overall previous structure, this being that spring or the previous structure. And this area of demand, it did kind of tap into, but prices haven't had a strong move. What we've been saying yesterday, it's just been consolidating. It did kind of break up toward the upside. They kind of consolidate, broke again to the upside. The structure is breaking to the upside, but still overall just looking for any type of selling opportunity, even though this could possibly be a higher low from this low. Still only looking because of this last leg move that made this swing structure bearish, at least on the 4-hour time chart. Just looking for any type of reaction to these areas, any type of reaction from this, these areas of supply. Especially the area of supply is in premium, and we're looking for any type of selling opportunity to take prices take prices back down, targeting the lows of the overall range, continue to price movement down, but overall it could just be consolidating, may not be in a trending market anymore to make any highs off of this. Could consolidate for a while if there's no big movements within this next there. So NZD USD, let's go map out the current range. And this being the last 4 hour range. Price that continue to bearish momentum down. Lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows. And now price consolidating sideways. This area will be considered an area of demand if it does break out of this area. But no highs really have been taken out. This will be the first one that has taken out. Well, it's taken out these highs of this range, but the price just continue to move so slow or stay in this range and not take out any significant highs. Overall, still, I mean, bearish swing structure. Let's look for a type of bearish momentum shift back down to the downside, but this price action is slower. Still consolidating. If it does retrace, just be looking for any type of selling opportunity. Just like with the other pairs, it could retrace back into premium to an area of supply. Then be looking for a selling opportunity from there, targeting the lows of the overall range and targeting lower prices after that. GBP AUD, let's go back to the current range. Prices continue to consolidate sideways in this lower area. So this was the AUD price range of the bearish 4 hour chart. Price that continue lower, these lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, and lower lows. Price broke structure to the upside technically, but prices continue to consolidate sideways, not really making any significant, not even sweeping the higher, this high or these lows of this range. So prices just really consolidating sideways, just looking for any type of better price action. Like I said before, it could retrace back up into premium or up to this trend line that had formed on the way down, but like I said, price already tapped back into it before it came pushing back down. Overall swing structure bearish, fractal structure bearish, but this is all just consolidation sideways. So technically overall just looking for any type of selling momentum, bearish momentum picking up. If it does start to push lower, I'll just looking for any type of retracement, any type of selling opportunity from there to continue prices back lower. GBP NZD, let's go map out the current range, so this overall range. And as we know, prices had reacted from this trend line, this lower trend line, just like the other GBP AUD. That has been just in this descending channel this week, and prices continue just making it did break structure to the upside. This is just corrective in nature. Smaller candles did break structure again to the upside. It did start taking out some of these lows. I was looking for any type of retracement only to take prices back lower. If it does start to take out some of these lows under this channel, if it does break out, look for any type of selling opportunity. Just have to get past this trend line in order to go ahead and target the lows of the overall range. There's liquidity sitting under these lows, just like with any ascending channel. We'll be looking for any prices to go ahead and take that out. And if momentum can pick up from that, or if it does start to tap into the trend line and retrace it, anything like that, look for a type of opportunity to sell. Like I said, back down to lower price and the lower price of the whole range. And if it does break out further, look for a type of retracement to take any type of selling opportunity lower. And that's all I have for you today. Thank you for joining us.